Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Gorilla's Kitchen. What do we got for you today? We got an alternative Thanksgiving dinner. It's the holidays, baby. What are we doing? We're gonna do a stuffed roasted pork tenderloin. We're stuffing that puppy with slivers of garlic and fresh rosemary. It's gonna taste delicious. It's gonna bring home those home cooking flavors for you. We're gonna do some roasted potatoes, really garlicky and creamy. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna do a nice apple reduction, a nice apple whiskey reduction, guys. It's gonna be fantastic, and we have a holiday cocktail coming your way as well. It'll be a special surprise. So coming your way really soon. All the flavors here in the Gorilla's Kitchen. Welcome to the Gorilla's Kitchen. We got an amazing meal for you here today. It's holiday time, baby. We're doing an alternative Thanksgiving dinner for you, but let's describe it in just a moment. The question of the day is, what's the gorilla cooking?
What's the gorilla cooking?
Hey, baby, we're doing roasted pork tenderloin stuffed with garlic and rosemary. It's about to happen. It's going to be delicious. We're going to kick up our flavors a notch from some beautiful products from our friends here and sponsors from the Queen Creek Olive Mill. And we're going to get creative. We're going to have a fantastic time. Got a great holiday cocktail coming for you. We're going to get funky with a little apple cinnamon whiskey, a little cranberry, and a little cinnamon stick. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. You guys will feel fully beveraged and fully fed by the time we're done. So if we are ready, is everybody thirsty?
Oh, yes.
Fantastic. Before we get started with all these other ingredients, let's get our drink going, okay? How you guys doing, by the way? Are we feeling okay?
Great.
Relax. Take a breath. Feeling thirsty?
Stage fright.
Stage fright? Come on. You're not the one. You're not the one on camera, except for that one and that one. You know, it's okay. There's no cameras pointed at you at all, except for those two and the three. You know, never mind. No big deal. It's all good. Hey guys, our holiday cocktail today is going to be with the OHSO Brewery and Distillery. We're using the Jane whiskey. It is an apple cinnamon whiskey, sort of like, you know, what would we say? What's apple cinnamon? What's our normal whiskey?
Fireball?
Fireball. That's what I'm looking for. A lot more mild than Fireball. Sorry.
And no apples.
With apple crown?
Brain wipe. Yeah.
Between the two.
There we go. Apple crown's nice. So we're actually going to be combining that with a little cran raspberry liqueur scenario there, and a little bit of grenadine just to sweeten it up a bit, and we're going to garnish it with a cinnamon stick. So if you guys are ready, I'll get started on this here for you. Now, I have my precision measuring device. Oops. Oh, geez, something happened.
4 or 5 pound.
It's an exact science.
It's an exact science. One this way. It's fantastic stuff, guys, actually. We're actually going to be using this in our apple reduction. So it's going to be really, really good, and that's going to be garnishing our roasted pork tenderloin here in just a moment. So tell me, guys, what's our big plans for the holidays? What do we got going on? Anything?
Can't believe they're here.
Can't believe it's here?
No kidding.
Don't even tell me how many days till Christmas. It's insane. Very festive, right? Festive. We'll start getting these out here. So guys, where are we going to be for Thanksgiving? What are our plans? Anything exciting?
Some family time, eating,
Eating, drinking ourselves into oblivion,
and football.
and football.
Who's playing on Thanksgiving this year?
I don't know. I don't know quite yet.
Is Green Bay playing?
I think so.
I hope Green Bay's playing.
I hope so.
That means somebody else is gonna make the turkey.
Well, I'm gonna have to make another drink. Sorry, guys.
Not as loud this time.
Here we go. Looks very festive, right?
That's good.
Okay. Sure. Make sure that our ladies have their drinks first. Here we go. Right.
2 straws. Smells good.
It's me a Lady in the Tramp edition cocktail.
Yeah.
I guess we'll be sharing that one.
I was really hoping it would work.
It's a cup.
Could be.
There we go. We're garnished. Guys, welcome to the Gorilla's Kitchen. It's official now that you have a beverage in your hands.
Cheers.
And salute. Here we go. To friends, to family, to the holidays, to cocktails, yes, and to the Gorilla's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Does it feel like the holidays? Tastes festive, right?
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to get into a recipe here in a moment. So I'm going to start, I'm going to break out our pork tenderloin. We're going to dress that up. I'm going to start on our potatoes. No particular order. We're going to get all this done, and it'll be fantastic. So hang tight with me. Yeah, these are actually really nice.
Do you look for anything in particular when you're getting pork tenderloin?
You know, you want some good marbling, but so all of them have this one layer because of this, the pork loin where it's from. But this little piece of fat right here, you don't want it huge everywhere. It takes a lot more trimming and a lot more effort, but the ones at Costco tend to be really, really very good. Different size, different density. Of course, it will dictate different cooking times. I like these. I can get them done in 22 minutes. Perfect. 22 minutes. Done. All right, guys, so we're going to talk a little bit about our prep and what we're doing. So here's our roast pork tenderloin. Before I get this in here, it's going to go in for 22 minutes because of the actual thickness of this, and we've tested out, and that's where we end up nice and tender. So what we're going to do with any meat, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to throw this on a grate or on the rack. And the reason being that is we want circulation of the air all the way around this, as opposed to doing on a rotisserie. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw a little bit of white wine in here, because as that evaporates and circulates the air molecules around it, we're also going to get a little bit of sweetness infused with the meat also as it sort of dissipates. So a nice little added flavor thing. We're going to trim this up real quick. We're going to throw it in the oven 22 minutes. It's going to give me a chance to start on your potatoes. We're going to do creamy garlic potatoes here. We're going to season that up. We'll get a little funky with it. We'll have some fun. At the same time, I'm going to start on your apple whiskey reduction. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
Great. So this little piece of fat right here is prevalent on all pork tenderloins. So I typically like to grab this stuff. This, you can cook it with this. Some people do. Some people don't. I don't like to, because this stuff is actually really thick as you start to cut into it. You'll see it's almost silvery, like almost kind of like almost blue. So cutting away from ourselves. We're going to shear off. The stuff is extremely thick. It doesn't really break down. It does nothing to add flavor to the actual dish. And the last thing I want is a freaking chewy pork tenderloin, you know what I'm saying? This knife will handle the work for sure. We'll get a chunk out of it, but that's okay. Yeah, as you start, if you slide the knife, you'll see it starts to turn silver and like sort of bluish. This stuff is impossible for this to even break down and render. Be better off turning this piece into gummy bears than you would than this. Here. So I'm going to ask for your assistance, if you don't mind.
Does it involve a knife?
No, it does not.
Okay. Garlic. I get to insert garlic?
Actually, you're going to kind of. I'm going to ask you to pour our roasted garlic olive oil over top of this. And then I'm going to insert the garlic. All right. So, being that my hands are dirty, just lean it right over here. Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and pour it. You're going to need a little more volume, a little more altitude here. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
It's like the other one.
There we go.
Keep pouring it. We got sponsors.
Perfect.
Specifically measured out.
Yeah, right.
Very delicate process, right? All right. We just want to coat this really, really good. Take our spots here. I'm going to start digging in with our slivers of garlic, and we're just going to start inserting them into the meat. Sound good?
Sounds good.
You'll like this.
So when did you have or notice your love for cooking? How old were you?
Like 8 years old.
Wow. Now I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, garlic and olive oil, they're basically kitchen essentials, right?
Absolutely.
You gotta have them. If you could only keep one of the two, which would you keep?
Garlic.
Hey.
That was a compliment.
Honestly,
Didn't even
Lost
use
the
the
sponsor.
seconds.
no. It depends if I have regular, just extra virgin olive oil. You know, if I got only one flavor to deal with. You know, I don't know. I mean, you can.
That'll never happen. You won't be stranded on an island somewhere that you want
Right.
to choose.
Yeah, the great thing about this world, you don't have to choose. That's not what it
There
is.
we go.
America, baby.
Good answer.
There we go. But I can't imagine such horror. All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing is actually we've got our pork tenderloins now. We've got little slivers of garlic throughout the entire thing. This is going to be super delicious. And we also have our spice, sort of our spice and herb seasoning combination. We have garlic. We have in there, we've got basil, we've got oregano, we've got black pepper, and we have fresh rosemary. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just taking this stuff and we're going to grind it up a little bit in our hand while we're rubbing it in. We're just going to coat these things before we stick them onto the rack. Sound good? I mean, it kind of sounds disgusting as I'm applying it, but
It looks beautiful.
the flavors sound good. I'm going to flavor all the way underneath. Because we're cooking the meat all the way around. We'll figure out where to put that in there somewhere. All right, guys. Now we're going to take these puppies. We're going to put these onto our rack. Looking gorgeous.
Are you going to cover that with foil?
No, actually not. We're going to leave it. We're not broiling it. We're just going to go ahead and bake it. But like I mentioned, what I am going to be doing underneath here is putting a little bit of white wine. So as it dissipates underneath, it will add a little bit of sweetness to the pork.
What kind of white wine are you going to use?
Really doesn't matter. Whatever, you know, whatever someone might prefer. I happen to, you know, we belong to a wine club, so I'm actually going to go ahead and use a 2015 Chardonnay. You know, that'll work pretty well. It won't hurt us if we accidentally get a little bit on top. Oops. I don't know what happened. I'm a blind Irish bartender. I can't know what to tell you. There we go. And I'll just drink the rest. We don't want it to go to waste. Carefully take this. Easy.
You gonna help her?
Nah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. There, no, we won't drop it, I promise. I just don't want to soak the floor with wine. It's not one of my favorite things to clean up. And it's also alcohol abuse. So. Word it. Yes. There we go. So that's in. All right, guys, I'm going to start working on the rest of your goodies here for you. We've already have our induction range. It's sort of getting up the temperature. Been there for a little bit. I'm going to start on these potatoes because they do take a little bit of time. We're going to go ahead and start with a little bit of roasted garlic olive oil in this pan. Absolutely. But it wouldn't be complete without one of my absolute favorites, and that is the robust olive oil. Robusto. This is one of my favorites because it's such an earthy, wonderful smell. You guys want to, have you smelled this one? Have you tried this one out yet? Go ahead, I'm going to pass this around. You guys go ahead and take a quick whiff of that. It's good, strong, earthy smell.
Or you can just smell me.
Or smell her. There we go.
Is it seeping out of your pores?
That's your oil?
We have tons of that. Just kidding. It smells good though.
Well, that's what Brenda used to use on her skin, is just olive oil. And Harriet used to say, you smell like a salad. So she created the mill, or the spa,
Yeah.
at the mill.
My mom was on like a coconut oil
Yeah.
kick for a
Yeah.
while.
So you can use
Everybody's
olive oil
on
too.
that.
Adding in your skull, the temperature.
Coconut oil is amazing too. There's all kinds of fun applications. Just saying. But you know, it is very actually. It's good for sunburns as well too. Works out really well. Yeah, coconut oil. But it goes good in your pancakes. It's a good conditioner. Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to toss in here, not this entire thing, because that doesn't fit volume-wise. That's just not going to work. But these are Yukon Gold potatoes. All right, now, give me a minute. I'm going to start on a reduction for our apples. Now, here's what we're going to use. Got a use for this wine.
There's more in there.
Is there a sponsor for that too?
Not yet. We're working on it.
Yeah.
There will be a day. I'm gonna let the temperature get up on this wine here for us a little bit. Little pink Himalayan salt for you. Fresh ground is always better. I think I found a home for the rest of this garlic.
Do you ever use the Celtic sea salt?
I haven't yet, actually. Pretty good?
Well, I just watched a video the other day and they were talking about both Celtic being more beneficial as far as
Really?
the minerals and stuff that are in it.
Huh. That sounds cool. I'll try anything. 3 or 4 times if it's good. I wonder what is he doing to that poor onion?
Onion blossom.
Making a blowing onion here. We're doing diced onion. This way. The short way. And I'm going to put that down there so it stops offending. You know, I can never figure out how they go boop, 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 super fast. I can't do that. It's not built that way, and also I care a little bit too much for my fingertips.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're going to get that in here.
I didn't wear one. That's scary. Great.
It's just how good the show is.
Right.
It disappears.
Very dramatic.
This holiday stuff's just getting to me.
Yeah.
So excited.
I'm really so thankful.
I can barely contain myself. Guys, we need more seasonings than this.
What you got?
Chop up a garlic.
Yeah. I'm going to do more garlic for you. How's that sound?
Never a
That's why I
bad
chose it
idea.
as date night.
Right? You want a kiss, sweetheart?
If your date doesn't respect the garlic smell,
Yeah.
it's not going to work out anyway.
You have chosen poorly.
Exactly.
Exactly. It looks good. It smells good. Right? Get out of there. There we go.
Steve's trapping it.
There we go. Oregano. Basil. You guys like a little bit of spice at all?
I
No?
do.
A lot? See, one of the flavors that a little bit of heat. One of the things I really like, it's just a good, nice additive, white pepper. I really like white pepper. It's really fine, so you don't really need as much in a recipe, but it adds a nice little note of heat.
Smell it.
The more you know.
Anybody picking up a hint of cinnamon?
Yes.
Just a bit.
Let's see if you can swallow it.
Yeah.
I remember that challenge way
Oh
back
my God.
when. Spoonful of cinnamon. Oh, you might be too young.
If anybody would like to replicate that here today, I'll be happy to help them out.
All right, let's line up.
No, thank you.
So funny.
Now, for a guest of honor. I love you. It's another woman, I apologize.
Gotta fight over her.
It's the only other woman my life allows me to have in the house. So guys out there, here's what we got going on. We got our Yukon Gold potatoes that we're bringing down, trying to get them nice and as soft as possible. We've got a white onion in this one here this time, instead of a yellow sweet onion. Don't know why, I just decided to go with it. Readily available, we grabbed it, doesn't really matter what you got. We got lots of roasted garlic olive oil here, a robust olive oil. We've got oregano, we've got basil, and of course, lots of garlic. So, as I promised. Now, here's one of the things we're gonna do. We're gonna get these down. As soon as these start to get a little bit softer, I'm actually going to be adding some cream to these. And we're going to let that boil it down also, even softer. You cannot overcook a potato, I am convinced. There's no way to do it. What you doing, monkey? How you doing, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's my beautiful son. This is Mason. You say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, guys. See the camera up there?
Yeah.
Can you say hi, world?
Hi.
Hi. This is my beautiful boy. He looks nothing like me, right? All right. Poor kid. He's gonna end up looking like me a little bit. Hey, I love you.
The monkey doesn't fall far from the gorilla.
Exactly. I've always called him my little monkey. And you know what? When he's 6'6" at 15 years old, I'm still gonna call him my little monkey, especially in front of his friends. So.
Graduation party, right?
Absolutely.
That'll be the theme.
Absolutely. It's a nice little snapshot in time. I love that you're here with me. My good boy.
Oh. Oh, that hit all at once.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
That's what she said. I'm overwhelmed. This is heavy whipping cream. You ready for this?
I'm gonna do a slow-mo.
All right, guys, so our pork tenderloin is almost done. We're at a close internal temperature of about 145. I want to get to about 150 to 155 is really where I want to be, just to make sure we're in a good safety zone. Everybody's cocktails are doing okay? Great. I want to show you guys this real quick if we want to come in a little bit on this pan. Our creamy garlic potatoes.
Looks good.
We're looking fantastic. So we're going to go ahead. We're actually going to let this sort of cool down a little bit because the internal temperature on a potato is scalding. And we don't want to injure anybody in the process. Also, by the way, our nice apple whiskey reduction is coming down beautifully. Everything is nicely coated and caramelized in here. We'll be putting it all together very shortly. We're going to be plating it, and you guys will be seeing something quite wondrous. So hang with us, and you guys ready? You guys hungry? We're ready to eat? Who wants to be my taste tester for these apples? Yeah, let that cool down for just a few minutes if you don't mind.
Oh. I wasn't ready. Heart can't take it.
Be still, my beating heart.
That smells like memories I didn't even know I had.
Right? It's a wig into future life, or a past life, all coming together. I don't know, I'm just sort of marveling right now. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, these are gonna suck. Never mind, you don't want these. We'll go ahead and close these up, we'll dispose of these later when you find decent people aren't here to have to see this, to have to deal with it.
That's good.
You good? Mm-hmm. Can you taste the whiskey? Can you taste the apple cinnamon, the whole?
A little bit, yeah.
Good. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and pull this out of here. We've got a good temperature going on. We're about 152, 151, so we're looking pretty good. Are we ready? We're pulling this puppy out?
Pull it out.
I'm a married man. I'm leaving it in.
Take the meat out of the oven.
That too. It was looking pretty good, guys.
It's great.
We're going to transfer right here for a moment. Garlic is nice and toasty. Wrap these for just a second. Now, we're going to give those just a few minutes. Make sure everybody's got beverages. We'll let these calm down and rest just for a minute. We slice them. We want these to be just right. So, if we don't mind, could I please start gathering plates from everyone and constructing?
say there's only one.
All right.
On top.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to accidentally touch that.
We'll do the ladies' plates all in blue, shall we? Is that how we're doing this? Or is this one yours?
That's one's
It's got
his.
that 27 pepper on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. I don't know why that's here. Get rid of that. That's not anything you want in your drink?
Yeah.
Make you a real regular guy. So, here we go. We're going to start bringing this out, and we're going to start cutting this puppy, and we'll start plating for everybody. Now, tongs, anyone? There we go. Now, you know, I know that they say that pork is the other white meat. Guess what? The tenderloin is not. It's actually a red meat. So if you see a little pink in the juices here, that is normal. That's just like pulling off a juicy steak off the grill. I'm going to drop that in here. Okay, and guess what? We're going to tune you off. We're done. Had enough of you today. All right, guys. Guys and gals. Hang tight with me. Oh, that doesn't look good, right?
Not at all, not even a little bit. I don't want to eat any of it.
We're good.
There, we're supposed to taste that.
You don't want us to get sick.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, make sure it's not poison or anything. Right?
Yes.
That's exactly.
For the viewing audience at home, there we go. Little steam coming off of there.
Perfect.
Oh, that's tender. I wish you guys could try this.
Now we're just here to look.
Thanks for coming, guys.
The meal costed.
Hurry up for it's cold.
Exactly. Hands are clean, guys. We're just going to go ahead and plate for you. Okay? You good with that?
Wow.
That doesn't look good, right?
Not at all.
Yeah.
You did
Great.
I think this one was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you're going to wait a minute.
He's come on.
You set me up for
Say
that
we're
one.
just-
Too much bag.
You tease.
It's too good.
Creamy potatoes coming in. I never make it as a short order cook. I care too much about what I'm putting on your plate. There. Now
Good, man.
we can go.
Wow. You get away for us.
You gotta be polite. You gotta be polite. It's a dinner table.
Don't worry, guys. I'm about to feed you out there too. It's all coming in. Kim, you like a lot? A little bit?
That's good.
All right. Got to get you some fuel for going into work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in front of you, young
Thank
lady.
you.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Hey, don't let me forget. I'm gonna throw a little of the balsamic reduction on the side for you guys too.
I
So
was
if you
just
feel
gonna
like,
Yeah, like, remember when you were a kid and you said you would
yeah,
torture people about asking for different flavors?
really?
Do you have the fig? Don't get you.
I do. I got both. All right, now, young lady, that is yours. Excuse me, that is yours.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let me hook you guys up real quick.
No, I'm sorry.
Now, would you like this just on the side?
I'd like mine on
about that?
Throw it right on top.
On top here?
Sure. It's all going in the same place.
Which one is that?
This is a fig. You got it.
Good.
Good?
I'm gonna eat
Fig balsamic reduction?
Oh, absolutely.
Where would you like this?
You decide. Just
You tell me where you want it, baby.
right there. Just go for it.
I'll do the same.
The fig or regular?
Fig.
Got it. Put it on top of your apples. All right. So, everybody, grab those forks. Forks up.
Oh.
Time to go. Get them in.
Thank you.
Let me know what you're
Thank
feeling.
you.
Okay, we're using this.
How is that, guys?
Very good.
As soon as you can vocalize through the
This
flavors.
is gonna be a little bit.
All right. So, guys, we're going to feed you too. I'm going to load up a plate for you guys right now.
The crew's gotta eat.
We got to feed the interwebs. So it works. And I got to feed my boy. He's over here hiding off on the side going, Dad, where's my tenderloin at? Come here, monkey.
Yay.
That's your piece. Here's the monkey's
Hey.
piece.
You don't know how lucky you are.
Nah, he's my
Now we want to live here.
he's my sous chef. He's my assistant. Actually, both of them are. Both my son and daughter both love to get in. Mom is the award-winning baker of the family. She does amazing stuff, guys.
And is that another show?
Right?
Right.
She does it behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. No, but we actually thought about opening up an Italian food truck called Kitty Cucina. The Kitty's Kitchen. So, named after my wife. I'm the gorilla, she's the kitty. It's been our nicknames like forever. But, so we've thought about doing something like that. So maybe one day down the road we'll have a YouTube channel for her and all the baking, all the delicious decadent things that she does. But I mean, we're talking like amazing no-bake peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips. And I mean, you know, corn casserole with green chilies. Like you name it, it's dynamite. But great pairings. She does all the baking. I do the savory stuff in here and the grilling together. It's no wonder that honestly losing weight has been a hell of a struggle in my life.
Yeah.
You know, just how things are. Hey Sal, I'm gonna load this up real quick so we can feed the fine folks at home. Oh no.
I saw that.
I felt it. Made me sad real quick. All right. And I think I actually am going to do a little bit of the... How's that balsamic fig reduction doing for you?
This is perfect.
All right. So what do you think?
I think it looks good. People on TV land are gonna love it.
Yes, they are.
Here we go. All right, guys. So we're going to pop this into the prep zone. Can you see me in my frame?
Oh, we can see you in my frame.
Good.
Thumbs up.
How's everybody doing?
Very good.
Good? Enjoyable. All right, guys. I want to thank you for coming to another wonderful edition of the Gorilla's Kitchen. I'm glad you enjoyed your meal here today. And remember, folks at home, click subscribe down below the video. There are also links to our sponsors, of course, the Queen Creek Olive Mill, OHSO Brewery and Distillery. There'll be links on the website to all of the recipes shortly. All that fun stuff, and maybe even a merchandise section one day for you, so you can rock some cool shirts like this too. But that's what we're working at, guys. Thank you so much for showing up today. We love you all, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.
All right.